So today is October 28th, 2019, and my wife and I are staying at Bluebay Villas Doradas in Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic. So I figured I'd give you a little tour of this resort. It's a pretty small resort. It's only got 245 rooms, and it's an adults only resort, so you have to be at least 18 to stay here. We like it because it's nice and quiet and relaxing. It's not really a party place, so it's quite nice for that. The temperature this week has been pretty much 30 degrees every day, and it rains for a little bit in the morning, and that's about it. It's about half an hour from the Puerto Plata airport. So we'll just go to the lobby here and show you right from the start. So it's the first time you ever come here. It's a pretty impressive lobby. It's all open. So that's where you sign in when you first arrive. A little waiting area here. Piano in the background. So there's a number of bars located on this resort, and all of those bars serve local beer and local liquor. However, if you want a premium liquor, you have to come to this bar here. And at this bar, you have to pay for your booze. All the rest of it is no charge. It's included with your stay. Let's walk down here. So this is the main dining area. It's a buffet style for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And there's also a couple of a la carte restaurants here as well. So I'm just going to give you a quick look of what kind of food we've got going on. So this is breakfast. It's about 7:15, so it's not very busy. So there's fruit, there's yogurts, some cheese. It's kind of odd sandwiches, meats. So there's a place over here where you can toast some different breads. This place here is an omelet station, so they'll make an omelet for you. All right. Croissants, French toast, scrambled eggs, sausages, pancakes, beans, hard-boiled eggs, a bunch of other stuff here. And that says ham, but it looks more like spam, so I don't know what that is. And then over here, more breads and pastries and stuff like that. And they always have really good juices here. And in this restaurant, you can get beer, wine, water, juice, whatever you want. Hola. So just gonna go down here for a bit. This is where they have their shows at night and whatnot. If you're in need of a book, they have like a book exchange where you can just help yourself, and if you have any left over, you can leave your other books. This is also the meeting place where if you fly with a tour company, Air Transat or Sunwing, etc., This is where their representatives hang out if you have any questions about anything. So the resort is a series of these chalet-style buildings. Most of them are 2 stories high, some of them are 3 stories high. And it's kind of like a chalet style with clay pan tile roofs. Here's another bar. This one is one of the ones that's included, so it's just domestic beers and liquors. There's 3 pools. They're currently closed because they don't open till 8, I think. But this is the what I call the party pool because it's got the swim-up bar. And in the afternoon, they do a lot of activities here to get everybody going. Lots of lounge chairs. You never run out of lounge chairs. There's more than enough. They give you free towels. You just have to remember to keep your towel card because you have to hand it back in when you depart. And if you don't, they'll charge you for a towel. So if you're coming here, remember to get your towel card back when you hand in your towel. The other thing that I think is really neat is these lounge beds. These are all over the resort as well. And at night they light up, which is pretty cool. This is another pool. This one they usually play volleyball in. There's a shower there. Behind the shower, there's some bathrooms. We've been here before 5 years ago, and it's pretty much the same. It's starting to, I'm not sure how old this resort is, but it does need a lick of paint. It is starting to show its age a bit, but the grounds are extremely well manicured. Their grounds people are up at the crack of dawn, cutting grass and pruning bushes and whatever else they do. This is kind of neat. You can pay extra, and it's just basically advertising the fact that they'll do a meal for you down at the beach if you want. So, I just want to go down here and show you the 3rd pool. The staff here are really nice too. Hola. Hola. There's another look back. That's the reception area back there, and we're just staying over here. So I'll give you a room tour a little later. I'm gonna wait till they've cleaned the room before I do that. Anyway, this is called the Zen Area. So I'm not sure if this is open or not, but really small fitness area. So there's treadmills, ellipticals, and a few dumbbells, and that's pretty much it here. But the one thing that's nice about this pool is they have their own Zen music playing in the background during the day. And there's no bar here, there's no alcohol here. It's just a place to come and chill out. And it's really quiet. Really nice place. And again, there's those beds, lounge chairs. And then this place here, I don't think it's open yet, but this is where you can get a massage. It's their spa. To be honest, I haven't been in there yet. And throughout the resort, there's these coffee machines, which are free of charge, and there's quite a selection of different coffees you can get. And these are all over the place. An activities board, it tells you what's going on. And what the weather's gonna be. Etc. So here's another panoramic view of that Zen area. And again, it's pretty much, every time we've ever come here, it's always been like 31, 32 degrees the entire time. And if it does rain, it'll rain for like maybe 10 minutes in the morning, and then that'll be about it. So I'm just gonna head through here. It's kind of unique. They left the tree here when they built the building. And I'm going to show you the walk down to the beach. It probably seems like a long way on camera, but it's really not. So this place here probably isn't open yet. This is where you do your towel exchanges, and yeah, it's not open yet. But it's like a tuck shop, gift shop type thing. So if you've forgotten anything, this is where you come. You get your toothbrush, your toothpaste, your suntan lotion. They sell alcohol there. They sell cigarettes there. And if you're curious about prices, a 26er of rum is $12 US. And I asked them what a carton of cigarettes were, and it was $50 US for a carton of cigarettes. So this is the walk to the beach, and what they've tried to do is incorporate a, I don't know, like a little nature reserve or bird sanctuary type thing in here. So there's some really odd looking duck-like creatures. And I've seen turtles and fish and a bunch of other different birds in here as well. But it's really beautiful. Hola.
Hola.
So that fellow that just passed us there, he's a security guard, and they've got those all over the place, but it's really safe here. We've never had any issues at all. So as we approach the beach, you'll see more of those lounging beds and tons of lounge chairs. The ocean water here is like really warm. Like I bet you it's warmer than the pool. So I bet you it's probably close to 80 degrees in the water. And on the beach they have a bunch of different games and entertainment, volleyball and whatnot.
Good morning.
Hola. And then this is what they call the beach bar. Again, it's too early for it to be open. But again, you can get all your domestic drinks, you can get coffee, again, you can get juices. And then at the back, there isn't any food there right now, but usually there's food there. Then you get fried chicken and fries and just kind of snack, North American style snack food. So I'll have a wander down here onto the beach. As I say, it's not a huge resort with 245 rooms, but it's a really nice, well-kept, clean resort with really nice employees. The one thing that's changed since the last time we came is they now offer you free Wi-Fi. Before, when you came here, you had to buy Wi-Fi, which was a bit of a pain for a 4-star resort, but it is free now. The water isn't usually this rough. It's usually a lot calmer. I'm not sure why it's so rough today, because there wasn't any storms last night. There's a couple of catamaran companies. I went snorkeling yesterday, and to be honest with you, on this beach there isn't much to see. It's basically water, and underneath the water is sand, and that's about it. I didn't see any fish or anything. But apparently there are spots down in this area where they can take you to go scuba diving, where there are lots of tropical fish to be seen. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing to tell you here. The only drawback about the beach is all of the beaches in the Dominican are public, so they're not owned by the resorts, which then means that you get a fair number of local Dominican vendors trying to sell their, I call it trinkets and trash. Basically just Dominican souvenirs that they've made. And although they're annoying because there's so many of them, if you say no thank you and I'm not interested, they'll leave you alone. But typically they're trying to sell you either a massage or a pedicure. I've seen knockoff sunglasses. There's also guys selling cigars, which I'm assuming are fake. What else do they sell? Wind chimes. So if you like that kind of stuff, great. If not, just tell them no thanks. You're a star now. That was a fella I met the other day. He's from Germany. This was his second choice, apparently. He had a resort booked in Cancun, but it was with Thomas Cook, so he lost all his money on that one, which wasn't good. Anyway, just go for a little walk around.
Good morning, sir.
Hola. So as I said, there's I checked the pricing from that little gift shop or tuck shop, whatever you want to call it, with there's a little mall which is about a 5-minute walk down the road, and what they're charging at the mall is the same price as what they're charging here. So don't be afraid to buy your stuff here rather than go off the resort if you don't want to. There's lots of daily excursions that you can book through the hotel. Depending on what you're into, you can go horseback riding, you can go parasailing, you can go snorkeling, you can rent catamarans. There's day trips into Plata, which they take you to a rum factory and a cigar factory and a tour of the downtown, which is kind of nice. The one big thing they have going for them here, they also have a mountain here. I think it's called Isabel, and there's a cable car that can take you to the top, which is really well worth that. And if you're familiar with Brazil, with the Christ the Redeemer monument at the top, there you have the same idea here. So anyway, that's basically a quick walk around. There are a couple of a la carte restaurants on site here. One was a steakhouse and one was a Japanese restaurant. And I think there's a seafood one here too, but I haven't come across that one yet. So yeah, highly recommend it. People here are super nice. They bend over backwards for you. Anything you want, you can get. The ladies that clean your room are fantastic. The guys that stock the mini bars are fantastic. Oh, I should mention that. Mini bars, you get a couple of pops when you arrive, you get 2 local beers, and you get a jug of water, because the water in the faucets is not drinkable. So you have to drink their bottled water. And then they restock the pop and the water every day, but they don't restock the beer. So typically what I do is give the guy with the mini fridge a few American bucks and he looks after me. So anyway, I think I'll end this one here, and then I'll do another one once my room's been cleaned and show you a quick room tour. All right, talk to you later. Okay, so I just want to give you a quick room tour. I think all these rooms are pretty standard or very similar. So this is room 6103. And as you come in, it's ceramic floors. There's central air, obviously, as well as a ceiling fan with a light. It's pretty sparsely decorated, but it's nice. This is a bit weird. You get 2 double beds, which when you put them together like that, they're huge, but I'm not sure why you just wouldn't get 1 queen or king size bed, but anyway. Lights. There's a flat screen TV and a coffee maker there. The TV, obviously with this being in the Dominican, most of the channels are in Spanish, but there's a handful of English channels. And then the mini fridge. So typically what you get when you arrive are a couple of bottles of pop, 2 Presidente beers, and then you'll get a jug of drinking water. And if you get friendly with the guy that stocks the minibar, you can get some more beers. And then there's a walk-in closet, excuse the mess. And what do we got in here? So a place to hang your stuff, obviously. Quite a lot of shelf space if you need it. Some drawers, and then each room does have a safe, which I strongly urge you to use. Ironing board and iron. And back there they give you an umbrella too. What else? Mirror. And it looks like our room has a connecting room if you have kids or something. Well, I guess you can't have kids here, but other adults that you're sharing with. The bathroom. Again, excuse the mess. Pretty standard. Sink, toilet, shaving makeup mirror, hair dryer. They give you plenty of towels. And shower and a clothesline. So it's pretty basic stuff. The let's turn this light up. The power is the same as pretty much all of North America, so if you're thinking about coming, that's what the outlets look like. And you got access to some switches here. This one's kind of funky because it gives you mood lighting. Anyway, and then you've got, oh, it's raining out, window to your patio, where you get a couple of chairs and a table. So yeah, that's the room. You do have full control over your heat and AC. So yeah, it's pretty good.